This is an overview of the Phoenix Union High School District Student Procedures Handbook for this school year. Teachers, please ensure students are attentive and follow along as this communication is mandated by state law. At this time, each of you should have a Student Procedures Handbook to follow. The purpose of this handbook is to inform each of you and your parents or guardians of the attendance, discipline, and due process guidelines established by the Phoenix Union High School District. Students, please take the time to discuss this handbook with your parents or guardians. At this time, we are going to discuss which forms must be signed and returned to your school. Please turn to page 2 and place a star at the top of the page to help you remember to return it. Each year, we must verify your home address. Please complete this form and have your parent or guardian sign it. Please turn to page 3 and place a star at the top of the page to help you remember to return it. This is the receipt for student attendance, discipline, and due process procedures. Please complete the top part of this form and ensure you and your parent or guardian sign it. Please turn to page 4 and place a star at the top of the page to help you remember to return it. This is the Student Safety Agreement. This form was created to ensure your personal safety. Your teacher may want to discuss the importance of this agreement with you after this presentation. Please complete the top part of this form and ensure you and your parent or guardian sign it. Please turn to page 5 and place a star at the top of the page to help you remember to return it. This is the receipt for policy on threatening an educational institution. This is a very important page. Depending on the circumstances of each case, state law requires that a student who is found guilty of these violations be expelled for at least 1 year. Please complete the top part of this form and ensure you and your parent or guardian sign it. Now, turn to page 10 and place a star at the top of the page to help you remember to return it. This is called Visitors to School. Please discuss it with your parent or guardian and ensure it is signed. Next, please turn to page 15 and place a star at the top of the page to help you remember to return it. This is the Use of Technology Resources User Agreement. This form must be filled out on the top of page 15 and signed on page 16 by both you and your parent or guardian. Failure to return this form will result in denied computer privileges. The 5 forms you have placed a star on are required and must be signed and returned to your teacher tomorrow or the next time you are in this class. The next 3 forms we will discuss are optional to return. Please turn back to page 9. This is the Directory Information Non-Release Form. Parents or guardians have the right to withhold the release of directory information. This form is optional to return. Please turn to page 11. This is the District News and Media Opt-out form. Parents may also opt out of allowing district staff or the media from interviewing you. This form is optional to return. Finally, go to page 17. This is the Student Internet Permission Opt-out form. Complete this form only if your parent or guardian does not want you to use the internet at school. Return it only if it is signed. It is an optional form.
Okay, let's talk about attendance, because attendance matters. To our students with good attendance, keep up the great work. We appreciate and recognize your efforts. Please turn to page 24. In order for all our students to be successful in school, we have made revisions to our attendance procedures. The mission of the Phoenix Union High School District is to prepare every student for success in college, career, and life. In order to meet our mission, we need our students to commit to attending school regularly. The goal of our new procedure is to eliminate the barriers to learning so every student has the opportunity to experience academic success. Parents, teachers, intervention staff, and administration all play a critical role in helping students be successful, and we will show you how. Please review the chart. It shows the intervention that will occur after each absence. First of all, your parents and/or guardians will be notified by our school messenger by phone and/or email after all your absences. In addition, if your attendance becomes a problem, teachers, counselors, social workers, support staff, and administrators will all work with you to find out how we can help you improve it. The appropriate staff members will contact your parents or guardians by phone or letter. You will also meet with them to develop a plan to help you. Our teachers will be strict but supportive. Our staff will ensure you are given opportunities to improve your attendance. Our goal is to change the behaviors and address the circumstances to allow you to experience success in all aspects of school. When you're not in school, we actually miss having you in class. When you return from an absence, your teacher will give you a "We missed you" card, so you'll know what assignments you missed. The screen shows a copy of both sides of the card. Please make sure you do not disrupt the class when you ask the teacher for this information. Students with poor attendance may also lose credit for the classes in which they are enrolled. Loss of credit for the class is the teacher's decision. As I mentioned earlier, our teachers will be strict but supportive. We expect you to be in school every day. Our goal is to change the behaviors or address the circumstances to allow you to experience success. Your plan may include interventions such as an attendance contract, mandatory tutoring, Saturday school, an attendance success support group, in-school suspension with a packet to approve attendance and/or school attendance hearings, and truancy citations where you and your parents have to go to court. If your attendance still does not improve, you may be assigned to evening school until your attendance does improve. Unfortunately, after 10 consecutive absences, you may even be dropped from school, depending on your age. But wait a minute. We want you to be in school every day. We want you to be in every class, every day, and on time. We want you in school so you can graduate. Graduate. Ooh, ooh. Graduate. Ooh, ooh. Graduate. Ooh. Okay, on to the next slide. We want you to get a high school diploma so you are on your way to being successful in college, career, and life. So let's talk about our classroom behavior expectations.
Since each student's success is important to us, we have listed 5 common expectations for classroom behavior. While each teacher has his or her own classroom rules, these general rules will help you be successful. Come prepared to class with appropriate materials such as books, paper, and writing instruments. Follow the 3 R's: respect yourself, respect others, and be responsible for all of your actions. Arrive to class on time. Be in your seat and ready to work when the bell rings. Also, wait to be released at the end of the period. You may miss valuable information if you are too eager to leave. Be considerate to everyone in the classroom by following the directions the first time they are given. Remember, failure to listen carefully may put you or others in harm's way. Lastly, follow all the school and district rules. Your success is important to all of us. By following these expectations, you are on your road to success. This year, all campuses will be implementing PBIS. It stands for Positive Behavior Interventions and Supports. Our staff will focus on the positive behaviors they see students demonstrating. Each campus will teach you the types of positive behaviors they expect you to follow and will recognize you when you are seen following them. Please look for more information to come from each individual campus.
Please turn to page 46. We will now review some of the 30 violations in our handbook. Please turn to page 36. In the Phoenix Union High School District, we expect students to behave properly. Any student who engages in conduct that is prohibited may be disciplined or be required to complete intervention programs. The chart on page 36 is a sample of possible consequences and intervention programs available. Now, let's discuss how to handle problems at school. Do you have a conflict with someone and don't know how to handle it? Is your friend just getting on your nerves and you don't know what to do? Well, before things get out of hand, contact a teacher, coach, counselor, security, or administration so you and your friend can be mediated to resolve your conflict. Mediation works.
Restorative justice is a new intervention being offered to our students this year. You may be given the option of resolving a problem you have at school using a restorative process. You'll talk about your conflicts and disagreements. You'll find a solution to those problems with the other person involved. This will definitely help you build healthy relationships. Please turn to page 7. If problems become very serious, students may use this form to file a complaint if they believe one or more of the following has occurred: a violation of their constitutional rights, a violation of their equal access to programs, discrimination, dating abuse, harassment, intimidation, or bullying. A student must submit this form within 30 days of the time of the violation to the principal's office. Page 8 provides more details.
Here are the definitions of some violations. Bullying occurs whenever a student treats another student abusively or threatens another student through actions or statements that are a serious expression to inflict harm. Harassment is intentional, disturbing, and threatening. It can be the direct or indirect use of social media. It may include unwanted physical contact, unwelcome verbal or written comments, photographs and graphics. It may be related to race, religious orientation, sexual preference, cultural background, economic status, size, or personal appearance. Sexual harassment consists of unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal or physical conduct of sexual nature when made by a student to another student or staff. Dating abuse is also another form of sexual harassment. No person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. What does this mean for you? It means students cannot be discriminated against based on their gender. And all staff and students of the Phoenix Union High School District are responsible for ensuring that they cooperate in the maintenance of a discrimination and harassment-free environment.
If you believe you are a victim or target, report it. If you believe your friend is a victim or target, report it. If you see someone get harassed or bullied, report it. Your actions make our schools safer for everyone. Finally, these are the forms each student must have signed and returned. Please remember that 5 forms are required and 3 forms are optional to be returned. This concludes the overview of the Phoenix Union High School District Student Procedures Handbook. Thank you for your attention and have a safe and successful year. And see you in school every day.